Trying to lead our teams and trying to explain to them that this is not easy, okay? This requires discipline. It requires effort. It's not something that you're going to be good at right off the bat necessarily. It's not something that you're going to see progress right off the bat necessarily. It takes time. You do it an individual at a time, but you get better at it as you do it. And it really requires effort from the start, from the initial conversations that we have with a prospective employee, all the way through the hiring process, the interview process, the hiring process, orientation, the onboarding, and then you get to the point where you do the stay interviews after the employees have been working for you for a week or two. And that whole process requires that knowledge and that effort that, hey, the point here is we're trying to build trust. So from the first day we talk to somebody, we want to make sure we do what we say we're going to do. We want to make sure we're honest with people about what kind of job we're talking about. We want to show them what that is. Then we want to provide all the information that they would need to be successful. So it's intentional in that we're trying to get that person through that first week, the first 2 weeks, the first 30 days to try to get them comfortable with what they're doing. And then things start to come together as that employee starts to have some confidence in what they're doing. It starts to become who they are. So at that point, you're pretty well, that battle is pretty well won. And then we got to continue to do what we say we're going to do. That this is not a silver bullet. It's more like a silver plow. And the idea is that a silver bullet implies something's easy. You do it once, it's fixed, it's over with. You don't have to ever do it again. That's not this way at all. This is work. This plow is not going to do you any good in the barn. The only time it does you any good is when you're working it. And that cultivation of the earth with a plow, or with your team, with new employees, with building that, cultivating that trust, is the only way you get it done. It doesn't do itself. You have to do it. This is a Bear Bryant quote. It's not from me. I said when I talked to Sherry about it that this was an SEC coach, but in South Alabama, football is big. That it's not the will to win that makes the difference. Everybody has the will to win. It's the will to prepare to win that matters. Do you have the will to prepare to win? So the context of turnover is that everybody wants to improve turnover. If you ask somebody, they want to improve turnover. I've been hearing people talk about improving turnover for years and years. The real question is, are you willing to do the work to improve turnover? Are you willing to prepare to improve turnover? Are you willing to put the effort in to improve turnover?